Good afternoon, good afternoon. Should get in there, ladies, get in there. Don't be shy. Don't be worrying about that seat there now. I gave it a wipe since the last lad baptised it with a litre of orange lilt. Right, seatbelts on, off we go. Where are you heading? Drumcondra. Right, Drumcondra lower, the lower Drumcondra road. I was just saying to myself only last night, speaking about Drumcondra, that half the people coming in now are starving to bleeding hunger. I mean, this morning I see a fella sprinting out of McDonald's clutching a Big Mac meal like it was a life jacket. Fries, drink, the lot. Times are gone stone mad, girls, stone mad. I don't know if your generation can see it, but I can certainly see it. Mad. There was a time I knew everyone in this city. Now I step out at the lights and I'm looking over my shoulder, leave the car unlocked and she's gone in 60 seconds, scrapped quicker than Conor McGregor at a Fine Gael convention, blink in your mirrors, a coffee coaster in a hipster cafe. Nobody has a bleeding trade anymore. None of these young people know how to boil a flipping egg. Lads talking about crypto millions on laptops, no tradespeople. Who's going to fix me boiler? A one bed in Fibsborough going for 2 grand. The whole country's off its bleeding rocker. And the politicians. Ah, lads, will you stop? Don't get me started on the politicians. They arrive every 4 years promising better this and better that. Roads fixed, hospitals sorted, jobs for the young. What about that bleeding hospital for the young people? The children's hospital gone over budget by about 10 billion or 20 billion. You have to listen to their lingo. I'm pushing for this. I'm all for that. And fundamentally this is wrong, and fundamentally that's wrong on so many levels. Where they learn to speak and move the hands, I'll never know. It's like they're acting and playing a role for 25 years and then they swan off into the sunset saying, look at what I got done out of your money, out of your bleeding money. And after they leave your door canvassing, poof, gone. Right, I'll just take this left here until another funeral. That's the next time you'll see him. They turn up at a funeral and they never even knew the poor devil inside in the coffin. And then the dead fella gets a happy Christmas card off of him from some minister. Happy Christmas to Willie. Willie could be dead for 6 months. The potholes stay. The sirens get louder. The pay packet gets thinner. Minimum wage goes up through the roof. And so does the price of coffee. And who pays for it all? Joe bleeding public. And a packet of fags and a pint of plain is your only man, and all of that's gone through the roof as well. Now this government could really take a leaf out of the book of Michael O'Leary. That man would charge you for fresh air, he would, and fair play. At least he's telling you up front about it. Booking the cheap seat in the flying air sight now is like an obstacle course in the dark. Click, click. Are you sure you don't want travel insurance for your travel insurance? But you won't catch O'Leary slacking, I'll tell you that. He would take out the 2 toilets down the back and put in 12 people standing if he had his way. But this lot in government, throwing out millions like confetti at a communion, and don't mention the new millionaire landlords sauntering around like in big SUVs talking passive income and passive this and passive that. You were passive when you were fixing my boiler, you muppet. Ah, dear Lord, I spend me life thinking in this cab. You see the truth of a place from behind the wheel. Young fellas can't drink 3 pints without confessing to the Uber app. Young ones are going out in a single elastic band wrapped around them trying to pull it down in bravery. And what are they doing to the lips? If they're coming towards the taxi at night time in front of the lights and the windscreen, I can see the lips reflecting first and the smash and grabs are back. Did you spot that? Weir's window went in last week, didn't it? Yeah. City heartbeats have changed. You can't even talk to Joe on the old radio anymore. 1850 715 815, talk to Joe. Can't even do that anymore. And look at poor old Jim Gavin. Didn't see that one coming, did he? 1 minute you're waving to the nation, next minute the long grass waves back. Trust no one. That's what me ma used to say. They won't be long bringing you down. Mind you, the papers are saying that he stepped aside over that 3,300 rent overpayment business. And that's politics for you. Blinking, you're a headline. The Guardian and a couple of other papers. Wouldn't they leave the man alone after what he done for Dublin? Ah well, here we are. Exactly where you wanted to be. Right in the heart of Drumcondra. Now, will I drop you up to the door, ladies? No, you're alright here? Right. That'll be, let me see now, 34.50. You can scan your QR code there. Mind your step now. The curb out there is higher than the cost of living. All the best now. Good luck.